Recording high quality content. This is simply the basics, a general overview. It's actually something I saw as a special request inside the Discord. Some of you guys wanted to know, like, what are the quality of the videos? You know, what type of camera should I be using? What phone? What lighting? There's a lot of questions about that. It is underestimated how important lighting is and the camera quality. So we're going to get into that. That being said, if you are not recording high quality content, TikTok is immediately going to either shadow ban you or just simply not promote your videos at all. And the reason being is a lot of people are, saying like, yo, I'm only getting 10 views, 50 views, I'm stuck at 200, 300 views. A lot of the time it's because you were shadow banned because the quality of your content was not good. Remember, we're competing against millions of people on that For You page, not millions of people doing TikTok Shop. No, it's just starting out TikTok Shop, and I'm glad you're here early, but millions of people posting content. So you have to think about it. You have like Mr. Beast out there with super high quality cameras going crazy. Now, that's not to say that you need that, but just keep in mind there are millions of people that have, the newer iPhones that are sitting there and they understand how lighting works. They're sitting there getting the angles in there. All of this is so important. The zooms in and out. There's a lot of things that you need to do to make your content high quality, which we're going to get into inside of this video. So, whoops, that's the next one. We're going to go through one of my other pages, Boston Boy. I use a Boston accent on this page. So this is how you record high quality content. Keep in mind the quality is not just visual. It's also what you're saying as well, the quality of your actual voice. So when I say that is, make sure that the microphone on your phone doesn't have water in it. Make sure it's an okay phone. I'm talking like iPhone 11, iPhone 12 Plus, 13, 14, 15 obviously. But if you have a Samsung, I'm not familiar with those, but make sure that you can hear yourself clearly. That's the key. When you're actually recording the content, notice how every single video on this page has really good lighting, unless it's like inside in a basement. Right? This one, I turned on the flashlight. If it's really low lighting, just turn on the flashlight. It's better than nothing, but never record in a dark setting. You're going to get shadow banned so quickly. Some of the best performing videos like this one that did around 7 million views was in the middle of the day, natural lighting, and a lot of colors popping. This is inside of my car, and you can see the blue everywhere. There's action going on the screen. The lighting is key. So that's one example. Natural lighting outside is going to do really well. If you're inside, right, this was on my computer, right? I had a light in the background. Notice how right there in the back you can see kind of a light. That way the background isn't that dark. On top of that, I made sure that my screen was very clean. There was no like hairs and gross stuff all over it. And on top of that, there was also the windows that were open. You can see even right now in my house, the windows are open, or the shades are open, the blinds, so that, there's natural lighting coming in too. Natural lighting is going to be your best friend. Always make sure you have natural lighting. Some of the videos back here where I didn't have any lighting, like this, it was really crappy in the background. It didn't perform as well. It just didn't. This one did. That was lucky because the screen was really bright. And I could kind of see them. But I've noticed the videos where there is lighting in the background, good lighting on the screen, good quality, it's going to perform better. So just keep that in mind. Now, here's another example of good lighting. There's a window right over here to the side that I opened up. Like I opened up the blinds. You can see my dog's just chilling there. Inside this video, this received maybe 1 million views. And lighting is right on him. Everything is clear. Nothing's dark. Lighting is super important. Now notice in this video as well, the zooms, the very subtle zooms. We can see that at the beginning. Zooms are going to increase the quality of your content as well, because it keeps the user a little bit more engaged. Notice I just did it again, right here. Zoom in when I did the crunch on my hand. When you're actually talking about things in the video, make sure you're actually pointing to it. For example, you're talking about, like right here, I talked about, I called this fox a squirrel so that people would comment, but it's so silly. But yeah, we talked about that last video. But when I was talking about it, I picked it up and I also zoomed in on it. The price, I zoom in and point to the price. Always be directing their attention. Keep in mind, you are the master of this video. You are the one that needs to control where their eyes go. So if you say the price is $19.99, point to it on the screen. Zoom in while you point to it. right? That's going to increase the overall quality of your video, not just with the lighting, but that's also very important. When you're making videos, right, notice how you need to have fast cuts, right? There's always a cut every couple seconds. Look at this video, showing off the product, get the comment reply. No one wants to see me sitting there for 10 minutes going like that, so I did it on fast forward. I actually edited this in an app called InShot video editor. This was a very, usually I record it, in the app, but for this one I did it outside of the app, TikTok. Here's another one. You can see at the beginning we have that hook of my dog being all cute and stuff, jumping up. And then you can see good lighting overall, super important. Fast cuts, always keep them engaged. If you're doing a video that's 15 seconds long and it's just one 15-second long clip, it's really hard to make it go viral. It's possible, yes, but you have to be really insane at talking and keep their attention and be zooming in the camera to do that. The easiest way that I've seen is simply by doing cuts, right? Even at this video, I made this inside the TikTok app. Notice the cuts. It's like every 3 to 5 seconds. Next cut. Next cut. And another huge key to this is make sure that when you're actually cutting up these videos, you can do this inside of TikTok. There's a video editor in the top right when you're actually editing, or you're actually about to post a video. Make sure that when you're talking, it's like one long run-on sentence. That's something that I've heard from the community, which, there's another third part to this course. It's the advanced part where we're really going to get into the editing. I'm just going to tell you guys verbally right now. I've seen videos of people doing TikTok shop, not just in this community, I just mean on my For You page, where the video maybe has like 10 likes and maybe, 200 views, but there's like pauses. So for example, like let's say we were doing this video. I've seen videos like this, right? If you have a dog, you need to get this dog leash. It's a really cool dog leash, and we're going to test it out. So now we're outside, and you notice how like there's a second or two in between each thing I'm saying? It's the little things like that that will help TikTok know if they should promote your video more, and also the viewers that are watching it, they're going to get very bored and think it's not professional content. If you're making an advertisement like this, these are all advertisements for products. It needs to be smooth, fast-paced, straight to the point, no cuts. Go into the TikTok editor and chop it down at the end, and then chop it down at the beginning of the next cut. The end of each clip. So once again, chop the end of each clip so that the clip ends right when you stop talking, and then the next clip starts as soon as you start talking. Okay? So you should, once you edit that, it should be like one long run-on sentence. That is one of the most important things. Make sure you guys write that down. It needs to be one long run-on sentence. And you're going to sit there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes each video and just editing to make sure it's perfect. But that is going to be the difference between 1,000 view TikTok and 100,000 view TikTok. It's those little things that all add up. These really add up and they're important. So make sure you're doing that inside of your videos. On top of that, guys, I think that's, let me actually go back. What were we focusing on? Yeah, recording high quality content, the basics and general overview. So some other small things like we talked about, it's the lighting, it's the zooms, right? See those zooms, the text on the screen, things like that. But most importantly, it's actually what you're saying as well, because it's not going to be a high quality video if, it's not, you need to make sure that you're being charismatic in some way. So for me, like on this account, Boston Boy, the reason why I called it Boston Boy is because inside the videos I have a Boston accent. So I'll kind of talk in my Boston accent. It's all an act, right? It's just all an act. I am from Boston, like originally, but I don't really talk with that accent as much, but I know I'm familiar with it. So I use that, and I'm not saying you need to do this accent, but I'm just giving it as an example. In these videos, I'm like, yeah, it works in the shower. You just stick it to the wall, and then you do this. Yeah, you can stick it to a mirror as well if you want. I stick my phone in here, press the little button, and boom, closes and starts charging it. You can look on Amazon, this thing's $30, but if you go to the TikTok shop, it's pretty much $15. Are you kidding me? That's insane. If you want to grab one of these things, make sure to go to the TikTok shop. It's on sale right now. It's just that little tiny Boston accent, and whenever I do it, I immediately snap in a character. have some type of personality in it. You know, there's two different types of content you can do. You can be sitting there, look at this shower head, this is absolutely insane. I turn it to the side and it sticks to the wall. It also sticks to the mirror. This thing is insane. You put your phone there and then it closes and it starts charging your phone. Or you can go through the video like this. Yeah, so I found this charger. It's pretty cool, you know. I turn to the side. Yeah, you can put it on the wall. You can put it on the mirror too. I really like it. And I put my phone in here and it closes it and it charges it too. On Amazon, 30 bucks, not bad. TikTok shop, it's like $15 if you want it. Go get it. It's like, you got to put some personality into it, you know. What you're actually saying and the way you're coming across is very important. And that just takes time. You're not going to master all these on your first video. Heck, probably not even your first 5 videos. But after 10th, 20th, 30th video, staying consistent, 3 to 4 posts a day, it's going to start coming naturally. And you're going to wake up in the morning excited. When every single day you're averaging $1,000 in sales, you're going to be hyped to make a TikTok. Release that excitement. Show the viewers that you're happy. You want to be there. You're not a slave to this TikTok shop. No, you want to do this because you want to become financially free. You want to make some freaking bread from this, you know? You want to stop working your job at Walmart or Home Depot, or maybe you're, I don't know, an accountant and you're making bands. This has the potential for you to be making more than the highest salary paying people. I'm talking doctors, man. Doctors are making $500K a year. If you can average over 40, 50K a month in profit, which is completely possible, you're making more than a doctor by posting 4 TikToks a day. It's incredible. And you don't need each of these TikToks to be getting millions of views. No. This Boston Boy account is averaging anywhere between $5,000 and $20,000 in sales every single day. And the reason why is because old videos that are going viral will continue going up. All of these videos, look at all these are all money makers. Every single one of them is a money maker on this account. Imagine once you have thousands of videos posted. Every single one of them is going to slowly be going up a day. And it adds up over time. You know, so you're always getting more views, always getting more sales. That's why I focus on quality over quantity. Don't be posting a bunch of crap. Focus on 4 high quality videos. Maybe at the start, you know, my girlfriend's doing this. It takes her about an hour every single video. Right? And that's because she's just starting out. Once you get the hang of it, each of these takes no longer than 15, 20 minutes to make, edit, and post. We're talking within an hour. You can have all 4 of these videos posted every day. It's an hour worth of work. That's insane, man. That's actually crazy. So once again, that's a little bit more about, you know, recording high quality content on TikTok. Make sure you're focusing on that lighting. You're focusing on what you're saying. You're focusing on zooms, and you're focusing on the fingers. I don't know if I mentioned that. Fingers are very important. My hands are always moving, doing things. Talk with your hands, man. If you're not going to show your face, talk with your hands. Very, very important. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We have a lot more sauce to cover, so we're just getting started, man. This is just a hint of the sauce. I'll see you guys inside of the next video. Peace, peace.